The Mountain and the Pebble. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, lived a young boy named Kieran. From a young age, Kieran was fascinated by the massive snow-capped mountain that towered above the village. Every evening, as the sun dipped behind its peak, he would stare in awe and whisper to himself, "One day I will climb that mountain." The villagers would laugh kindly when he said this. "Many have tried, child," they told him, "but the mountain is unforgiving. You're too small, too young." But Kieran believed otherwise. He began training with what he had, running up hills, lifting stones, learning to read the sky and stars. Years passed. He grew stronger, wiser, but still humble. Every day he trained. Every night he whispered the same promise to the mountain. Finally, on the morning of his 18th birthday, Kieran set out, alone with a pack on his back and determination in his heart. The climb was brutal, storms raged, winds roared. He slipped more times than he could count. There were days he cried in frustration, cold and bruised, and there were nights he wanted to turn back. But every time doubt whispered, he reached into his pocket and pulled out a tiny pebble. It was from the mountain's base, picked when he was just 10. He'd kept it all these years. It reminded him of how far he'd come and why he started. After many weeks, Kieran stood at the summit. The world stretched endlessly below, painted in blues and greens and clouds. He wept, not because of the view, but because of the journey. The mountain had not defeated him. He had grown into someone who could rise to meet it. When he returned to the village, the same people who once doubted him stood in awe. He did not boast. Instead, he handed the pebble to a young girl who once watched him train. "You'll climb it too one day," he said. "Start with one step and carry a reason in your pocket." Moral: greatness doesn't come from the absence of struggle. It comes from persistence through it. And sometimes the smallest things, like belief or a pebble in your pocket, can carry you to the highest heights.